Hello. Welcome to the When I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'll be sitting here talking to you for 3 minutes. I'm wearing my my Spider Man outfit, but anyway, I saw a interesting social media post. I guess like Halloween was recent. We all had a costume. I was dressed like a contestant from Squid Game. I spent like $37 on some cosplay. I got a tracksuit. And I think I was like number 001 or I forgot. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I was a Squid Game contestant. I looked relatively good in the green tracksuit because I am a skinny person. So it looked socially acceptable. And yeah, I am saying if you're one of those type 2 diabetes type people, yeah, you shouldn't wear tight clothes. And it is socially unacceptable because you're hurting people's eyes and putting out a message that like it's okay to let yourself go and be unhealthy. But anyway, that's beside the point. Okay, so there's this picture on social media on Halloween. It was like these I can't tell how many because it's like it looked like someone like left the barn door open, but it was like between 6 and 8 women. Um, they all had they all looked like they had type 2 diabetes. Fat, big. It looked like six. It looked like six zeros standing next to each other. Like these were round women. Like these were big women. Anyway, they're all dressed in Hooters outfits. They're all dressed like Hooter, Hooter waitresses, and they're all standing outside of a real Hooters. Because obviously it makes sense. You're dressed like a Hooters waitress. It's Halloween. Why not stand in front of a Hooters and pose? So like these six women were standing in front of the Hooters posing, and then someone leaves a comment like, "Oh, I thought you guys really worked at Hooters," and I'm like, "You're a dumbass. You did not think that. You did not really think that those six opposite of skinny women worked at Hooters. You did not think that. One of the women's thighs was bigger than me. I'm talking like width wise of whatever, like from shoulder to shoulder for me, her thigh was bigger than that. I didn't know that they did gene splicing between humans and blue whales. Anyway, the comments of people going, "Oh, I thought you really," or "I thought you six," or I forgot how many girls, or "I thought you girls worked at Hooters. I thought you guys really worked at Hooters," or "Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know those were costumes. I thought you guys were just getting off work." I'm like, bullshit. You're telling me. Okay, I've been to Hooters. I don't know, 3 times, 4 times. First of all, the food there sucks. I've I don't remember what I've had at Hooters. I just know it's something of the chicken wing, the wing variety. It's just chicken, whatever. I don't know how you can mess up a chicken wing, but yeah. The on the scale of 1 to 10, the food that I've had at Hooters, which has been um, just different flavors of chicken wings, whatever. On a scale of 1 to 10, like a 3 or 4. It's edible, but it's like uh, the stuff. I mean, you could buy a pack of, whatever, chicken wing flavoring. I can't talk. Um, I can't say why. Maybe it's a drugs. You can get like a packet, like a flavoring packet from like Ralph's, and make your own hot wings, and it tastes better than the stuff at Hooters. I've done it several times. Okay, so if Hooters, and I'm not the first person to say the food at Hooters sucks. Ask the average person who's been to Hooters. They're gonna say the food sucks. Okay, or they're gonna say it's average or below average. Um, okay, so if the food isn't gonna bring me into Hooters, and granted, I've only been there 4 times because the food's that bad, and I'm not one of these people who are like, oh my god, it's a woman, I have to go sit there and waste my money and have her talk to me once every 10 minutes and think that means something. Like, I'm not incel code red. Anyway, if the only reason you have to go to Hooters is because of the ambiance and the Hooters that are attached to a physically fit, attractive young lady, like that's all there is at Hooters. A physically fit, attractive young lady who pretends to be nice to you, who pretends she's happy to see you. I mean, it's Hooters is a incel trap. It's Hooters is the waitress version of OnlyFans. Okay, Hooters is advertised as like I just said, hot chicks, the social norm of an attractive woman. The reason why a skinny person is more attractive than a obese type 2 diabetes person is because the skinny person looks healthier. Healthy is attractive. It's just how it is. When you look at a person who's sick, do they look attractive? Okay, if you're me, yes, because I'm a horrible person, and I like women who are already in the place where I want them to be. But if you're just like the average Joe or girl, whatever, who goes to Hooters, what are you thinking? Oh man, I hope we get like a hot Asian waitress or whatever, or I hope there's a hot whatever there. Okay, that's why you go to Hooters. It's not because of the food. So if you're going to have Hooters have waitresses that are you know that wear a size 10, you're not gonna go. I'm not gonna go. And granted, I never go in the first place. But there are times in your life where you do end up having a friend. It could be a guy or girl, whatever, who like really likes looking at hot chicks, but can't actually talk to them in person. So they have to go somewhere where the chicks are forced to talk to them. So Hooters is the kind of place they would go. I've known a few guys like that, and that's kind of why. That is why I've gone there 3 of the 4 times. One time was for someone's birthday. That's different. But you know, they're gonna lose. Hooters would lose 50% of their customers if they had fat chicks there. This is the bottom line. So, let's end this before it becomes a movement. Okay? If you want to have a a bulging boulder of a waitress, then like you have to go to a different restaurant. Like, okay, let Hooters have their thing. Okay, so like, why not make up your own restaurant called Bellies or Fatties or or Swipe Left? I mean, there's so many ideas out there. Like I don't understand when people have this mentality. We're gonna take an established franchise and knock it down to bring up my personal wants and needs or my political agenda. Okay? Hooters is not about body positivity, which is code for let unhealthy people be unhealthy and die, but just tell them that, oh, you look great, so they feel better on their deathbed. That's all body positivity is. Real body positivity is helping someone get healthy, and the side effect of being healthy is you end up being skinny. This is how it is. Because a healthy lifestyle, there's nothing about a healthy lifestyle that makes you fat. There's nothing. Okay? So that's why a person who's big, that's why it's not attractive, because the average person wants a healthy mate. The average person wants someone who's gonna, if you're gonna be in a long term relationship, hopefully a long time, you want someone who's gonna be alive That's a major factor. You know, it's like, um, like health complications. We have to admit, bigger people. Right now, we have a pandemic of the obese. Uh, Once again, it's most hospital admittance are people who are overweight or diabetic. Like there's people, there's some kind of weight problem. Okay, so don't you think that a person who like sees a person who's big, a person who's skinny, I don't know. It just I don't understand why this is even a thing. It just blows my mind. Like there's a niche. There's the people who have a fetish who want a woman who or God, whatever, just someone who you can roll down a hill. But that's a small minority of people, and the reason why is it's just nature. Like you want a partner that's gonna be around to stick around, and because the purpose of this is like what do you call it, evolution. It's just like you want someone who's gonna be around to help raise the kid. Okay, that's you want a healthy person. That's why women like guys who are tall and like kind of like have big shoulders or whatever, because like they look like they can like protect. They look healthy. They look like they're gonna be around. It's just the average woman doesn't want to be with like a fat neckbeard guy who doesn't do anything. So why do you think the average man is gonna want that? It just doesn't make sense. And so anyway, make your own restaurant basically, okay? And you got McDonald's. Just have McDonald's be it, because it's like just have a fat woman working at McDonald's looks legit. And it's like if you want to spice it up, McDonald's stays open late, like past 10 p.m. You put on the green and red and blue lights on the ceiling, and just have your your obese register girl put on a crop top that's a size stretch, and like a pair of shorts that that used to be a car cover. And watch how many people still go, like zero, except for just other type 2 diabetes people. But anyway, we got to end this movement now. Not that I care about Hooters, the food sucks, but it's like, don't ruin someone else's thing because you don't feel included. Why don't you make up your own thing? Okay? Make up your own thing. Like, not everything is for everybody. And then let's say if Hooters did have a bunch of like roundabout type 2 diabetes biggies working there. Okay. Like the capacity, you're gonna have to knock off 20 people on the restaurant's capacity. I mean, it's a fire. I mean, fire hazard. I mean, like, how many cubic feet do you have to waste? And it just blows my mind. I don't know. Stop. We gotta stop bringing other people down to bring up yourself. Make your own thing. Okay? You're fat. You can't work at Hooters, but you can make up your own restaurant. So let's hope that ends. Let's hope because it just came out this post. So anyway, I've said enough. I'll talk to you later. Peace.